Hello, everybody. Right on cue.
Palmer, on the record.
Just my client's actually here now.
Oh,
I can grab. I'll just grab it.
no, I'll do other stuff then. I'm just gonna get you out of here, but if your client's here.
No, she's here. I'll bring her in.
Yeah.
I mean.
Holsey still out.
Yes, and I have the plea sheet written already. Would you like to go on that?
Yes, sir. Form to look at. Mr. Bilibay, we have to move. Like, it is 9:05 and we've accomplished one case.
I am.
That's why you work the cases before the day.
We're going to be ready to proceed on Ellis whenever their turn.
Okay. On the record in State of Michigan versus Sanchez Maurice Ellis, 2403516 SN.
Jeffrey Bilibay on behalf of the people.
Yara Khalil on behalf of Mr. Sanchez, pursuant to MCR 8.120 under the supervision of Attorney Joseph Hardy.
Granted. You're Sanchez Ellis.
Yes, ma'am.
Today's the date you scheduled for jury trial in this matter. I've been handed the offer to a reduced charge after calling in a jury. Mr. Bilibay, what are we doing?
Defendant will be pleading guilty to.
Yeah. What about the whole idea that we don't take pleas to reduce charges after we have to go through the process of having a jury here?
This was discussed on Friday with Mr. Hardy that this is how we're gonna proceed, Your Honor.
And you told Mr. Wormsley that?
I don't
No,
remember
you
telling
told
him that.
absolutely nothing. You didn't tell him which case we're calling a jury for or anything at all. As far as I knew, we're calling a jury for all 4 cases due to your lack of communication.
I understand, Your Honor.
Yeah, I see this is written up for trespass in lieu of the original charge. Ms. Khalil, that's your understanding of the offer.
It is, Your Honor.
Mr. Ellis, that's what you believe they're offering to you?
Yes, ma'am.
You're interested in accepting?
Yes, ma'am.
Trespass is misdemeanor punishable by up to 30 days in jail and or $250 in fines plus court costs. Misdemeanors can carry up to 2 years of probation. You understand the possible penalties?
Yes, ma'am.
Some criminal convictions have other consequences. If you are a citizen, where travel may be restricted. If you're not a citizen, you may be removed from the country, excluded from admission to the country, or denied naturalization as a citizen. You have the right to have an attorney in this matter, and today you have Ms. Cleo representing you under the supervision of Mr. Hardy. You have the right to a trial that could be by jury. Did you have an opportunity to review and advise the rights and plea information?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you sign this document?
Yes, ma'am.
Have you had a chance to ask your lawyers all of your questions?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that if you proceed with pleading guilty, you will give up each one of these rights? There will not be a trial of any kind.
Yes, ma'am.
If you were on probation, parole, or a bond at the time this occurred, November 29, 2024, and you plead guilty, you could be admitting a probation, parole, or bond violation. As a result of that, you could receive a consecutive sentence for your probation, parole, or bond violation. Also, you should understand that if you proceed with pleading guilty, you will give up your right to appeal things that you could appeal if you were unsuccessful at trial. Are you ready to proceed with your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth on the penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, put your hand in. Mr. Ellis, on November 29, 2024, were you at
Yes, ma'am.
that location in the city of Lansing, state of Michigan?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have any permission to be in that residence?
No, ma'am.
No permission from the owner, occupant, or anything like that?
No, ma'am.
Just let yourself in?
Yes.
All right, and you knew you weren't supposed to be there?
Yes.
Additional questions on the factual basis?
The people are satisfied.
Defense counsel is satisfied.
Mr. Ellis, did anyone make any promises or threats to you other than this plea agreement to get you to plead guilty here today?
Oh, man.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Then to an amended count one trespassing, how do you plead?
Guilty.
And your guilty plea to be knowingly, voluntarily, accurately made with sufficient facts on the record upon which to base your plea, that accepted. We'll proceed with immediate sentencing unless someone objects. Mr. Bilbay, anything on sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
We don't object to that.
Okay, did you want to allocate?
No, Your Honor.
One moment, Your Honor. Your Honor, just briefly would like to note that this is a non-violent crime, and essentially beyond that, we would defer to the court's judgment.
Mr. Ellis, anything you'd like to say?
No, ma'am.
Looks like back at March 2nd, when he was arraigned on a failure to appear, he was given a 21-day PR, which means you have 21 days of credit on this case towards a 30-day maximum possible sentence. Sentence of the court is 31 days jail credit for, 21 days jail credit for 21 days. We'll close the file without trying to assess any of the mandatory financial consequences. Crime victim rights fee is not waivable, but I can close the file without trying to collect it, which means you technically owe us $75, but I'm not going to chase you for it. Since I gave you jail, even though it's jail you already served, you do have the right to appeal my sentence. If you'd like to appeal and you need a public defender to assist you, you need to make your application within 14 days. Questions?
No, ma'am.
So,
Just a moment, Your Honor.
Diggling my gloves in.
no, Mr. Holsey, don't. Come on, let's go.
I apologize.
That's okay. You were given bad directions. On the record in the state of Michigan versus Henry Lee Holsey, 2403701 SM.
Jeffrey Bilbay on behalf of the people.
Henry Holsey.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Holsey, today's the date we'd scheduled for a jury trial. As a reminder, I know I talked to you about this last time, you have the right to have an attorney in this
Yes,
matter.
ma'am.
Can't afford one, you can see if the public defender will represent you. Last time you were here and you tried to enter a plea and it didn't come through, we talked about you contacting the public defender. It doesn't look like you did that.
No, ma'am, I did not, because I want to go ahead and plead guilty to the neglect charge.
Yeah, I guess the problem is of course you didn't know what was gonna happen today. Today, it looks like for your jury trial, the offer is if you plead guilty to count 2, stray dog. The prosecutor will dismiss count 1, the animal cruelty charge. Is that your understanding?
Yes, it is.
And you're interested in accepting?
Yes, ma'am.
Stray dog is a misdemeanor violation of the animal control ordinances, punishable by up to 3 months in jail and or $10 to $100 in fines plus court costs. You understand those possible penalties?
Yes, ma'am.
Some criminal convictions can have other consequences. If you are a citizen, foreign travel may be restricted. If you're not a citizen, you may be removed from the country, excluded from admission to the country, or denied naturalization as a citizen. You have the right to have an attorney in this matter. If you can't afford one, you may have a public defender at public expense. You have the right to a trial that could be by jury. You have the right to see, hear, and question all of the witnesses against you at trial. You have the right to bring witnesses in your own defense, and you could get a subpoena to make them appear. You have the right to testify at your trial if you wanted to, but if you did not want to testify, the prosecuting attorney could not use your silence against you. You have the right to be presumed innocent unless they can prove that you are guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. You understand these rights so far?
Yes, ma'am, I do.
Did you have a chance to review that in writing on this advice rights form?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Do you understand that if you proceed with pleading guilty, you will give up each one of these rights? There will not be a
Yes,
trial.
ma'am.
Can't speak at the same time as
Oh,
me.
so sorry.
Just gotta make it record. There will not be a trial of any kind. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. If you were on probation, parole, or bond on the day this occurred, May 31st, 2024, and you plead guilty, you could be admitting a probation, parole, or bond violation. As a result of that, you could receive a consecutive sentence for your probation, parole, or bond violation. In addition, you should understand that if you proceed with pleading guilty, you may give up your right to appeal things that you could appeal if you're unsuccessful at trial. Are you ready to proceed with your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give will be the truth under penalty of perjury?
Yes, ma'am.
Trained on. All right, Mr. Holsey, on May 31st, 2024, did you have a dog near Holsey Avenue?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that location in the city of Lansing State?
It is.
And was this dog, looks like a shepherd mix named Precious?
Yes, ma'am.
And did Precious get out
Yes, ma'am.
repeatedly?
Yes, ma'am.
You had a hard time keeping her from running around the neighborhood?
Yes.
I see. All right. Mr. Bilbay, any additional questions on the factual basis for count two?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Holsey, did anyone make any promises or threats to you other than this plea agreement to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free choice?
Yes, ma'am.
And to the charge stray dog and count two, how do you plead?
I plead guilty.
Find your guilty plea to be knowingly, voluntarily, accurately made with sufficient facts on the record upon which to base your plea. Therefore accepted. Dismiss. Count one. Mr. Bilbay, do you wish to be heard on sentence?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Holsey, what would you like to tell me before I sentence you?
Nothing. It's just that the things that I did back then, I won't do again because I learned a valuable lesson.
Owning a dog comes some responsibilities, right?
Yes, ma'am, it does.
Sentence of the court is $150 in fines. When can you pay that?
Well, I need to get some time because I'm only on SSI.
Sure. Is there something per month that you want to do? Like on a monthly basis?
Okay, whatever's,
I'm asking you what you can afford. You tell me.
see, me, I would say $10 a month, but I know
Okay.
that won't be great.
It's fine. $10 a month. When do you want your first payment to do?
On the 3rd.
Beginning April. I just want to make sure it's a weekday. April 3rd is a Thursday. Okay. All right, Henry. I just wrote on this piece of paper for you that you have a $150 fine and then you're gonna pay $10 per month beginning April 3rd.
Yes, ma'am.
It has the phone number to my assistant at the bottom, so if there's ever a month where you can't pay your $10, you need to call her
Yes,
and
ma'am.
ask her for more time. Because if you don't call and you don't pay, you risk a show cause and then a bench warrant. To avoid all of that by either paying your $10 or calling my assistant Kelly, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Warren's gonna give you this note and you'll be on your way. Good luck to you, sir.
And thank you, ma'am, and you have a blessed and pleasant day.
Mr. Jones, Your Honor.
I'm not calling Mr. Jones yet. How about Briggs? Briggs? On the record in the state of Michigan versus Jalen Lamont Briggs, 2402864 SM.
Jeffrey Bilbay on behalf of the people.
Assistant Public Defender Joseph Hardy on behalf of Mr. Briggs, who is standing to my left.
Are you Jalen Briggs?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Today's the date for final pretrial. What's your status?
At this point, we would like to just keep on for jury trial, Your Honor.
Is there a witness present today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Great, thank you. I currently have the jury trial set for April 7th, but I need to change that due to an obligation of a meeting that I have, so I'm going to change that jury trial date right now. Look good for April 14. April 14, 8 a.m. We're gonna generate a new court notice in just a second here for you. Reminder, of course, you have to keep on your bond, Mr. Briggs, including that no contact order. No contact whatsoever.
Absolutely.
All right, can you reset that jury trial, please? Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Welcome. Run Sweeney here. You ready? Lawyers could just have your clients in the courtroom so that they're ready to go when it's time, so that we aren't having to go chase people down. On the record in state of Michigan versus Brenda Lee Sweeney, 2500128 SM.
Jeffrey Bilbay on behalf of the people.
Toby White on behalf of Ms. Sweeney. She's with me, Your Honor.
Are you Brenda Sweeney?
Yes, ma'am.
Today's the date for final pretrial. What's her status?
Your Honor, communicated this matter with the victim and she's on board and we'll be setting this matter for jury trial.
Your witness is present today.
That is correct, Your Honor.
Mr. White, you'd like to proceed to trial?
Certainly would.
I have a conflict for the currently set date of April 7th, so I'm looking at pushing that out a week to April 14th. Gonna move
April, what do you want to move it to, Your Honor?
just a week to the 14th.
That should work. I have another case
You
set
sure
for-
do.
Set for jury trial in front of you that same morning.
April 14, 8 AM, we're generating a new court notice right now.
Very good. I'll see you here on both cases, Ron. There's a pretrial on the other one.
The other one's on for jury as well. Okay, so yeah. You may have a final pretrial next week on the other one.
We do.
Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
Okay, we got you. All right, we should have court notice in just a minute. Right?
Thank you. We will wait for the notices.
Thank you.
I love you guys. I love every single one of you. Be safe, be well, sleep sweet, and much love.